Hello and welcome to Pisces Moon Astrology. I'm your astrologer, Kait, and I'm excited to explore the stars with you. Hi everyone! As promised, this is the bonus episode for the Jupiter-Venus conjunction in Cancer. This is the two benefic planets holding hands in the sky in the nurturing sign of the crab. What could be better? So we've already talked a lot about this energy because even though it is most powerful on the day it goes conjunct, which is today, it's absolutely today. I'm barely getting this out here, but this is going to be for a good while to come, right? We've already talked about all of this, and I was trying to think about, well, what else can I say that will help everybody understand how to best embrace this energy? And I was talking to a friend yesterday who's newer to astrology, and he was saying, and I hear this a lot, which is why I'm taking a minute to discuss it right now. He was saying, you know what? I need you to just simplify it. I need you to break it down and say, this is going to happen on this day. I can't. I can't. This is what's wrong with a lot of the astrological content that's out there. Nobody can do that. And there's a reason, and I talked about it a little bit before when I did the bonus episode on why astrology is not wrong. You have to apply whatever's happening in the sky to what's going on in your natal chart. So, for example, I know I always talk about look and see what house it's in, because that's where in your life it's going to hit. First house, self, second house, finances, third house, siblings, communication, community, fourth house, family, fifth house, children, sex, creativity, sixth house, physical health, seventh house, primary partner, eighth house, trauma and combined resources, ninth house, higher education, spirituality, foreign cultures, 10th house, career, 11th house, your tribe, 12th house, the place of our undoing, the house of solitude and alone time. That's part of the picture. So what I will do today is give you a very, very brief sign by sign for if you've got Cancer in your first house, here's what it means, that kind of thing. But what I can't do is look at your natal chart and see, are there any other planets in Cancer? Because Jupiter and Venus will be talking to those planets. If those are happy planets, it's going to be even better for you. If they're more challenging planets like Pluto, Saturn, Mars, it's going to change the feel of it. And not just what's in Cancer, but what's trining, what's squaring, what's opposing. Okay, so all of the planets in your natal chart, those are the blueprint for your life. And as transits go around, they're talking to that blueprint. They're activating potentials in certain ways. So partly, I can't say this conjunction is going to do X to you, right? I can't do it. I wish I could. Well, I can if you book a natal reading, but I can't. So one thing is listen to the podcast. Astrology is one of the hardest things I've ever studied, and I don't think any good astrologer ever thinks they've mastered it. We're all still learning. And the more you listen to content like this, the more you'll get a feel for it. So with all of that said, let me get into it. A reminder about what Jupiter and Venus are doing. Jupiter makes things bigger. It's the expansive planet. He's just basically good luck in general. He amplifies things and expands them. He's also the guru planet. He rules Pisces and Sagittarius, both very spiritual signs. So Jupiter can bring spiritual growth as well as kind of every other kind of growth. Venus is Venus. She's the goddess of love, money, comfort, relationships of all kinds, luxury, money, creativity, art. So we've got these two, the greater benefic, Jupiter, and the lesser benefic, Venus, kissing each other today. Yeah. So, oh, and by today, I mean middle of the night, August 10th, 11th. That's when it actually goes exact. But again, we're going to feel this all week. So it's just a truly beautiful configuration. And Jupiter's exalted, so Jupiter is at his absolute best. It's a brilliant energy. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to go into this because it's way too complicated, but these two planets are also conjunct Sirius. Remember Lionsgate Portal? That's with the star, the fixed star Sirius. It's called the spiritual sun. In some ways, it's one of the fame makers. So if you're trying to get luck in the areas of fame, success, recognition, all of that, this conjunction is for you because Sirius is involved. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go very, very quickly through each of the signs. Now, listen to me. You are not your sun sign. That's a whole weird thing that people do. You really are, to get the best idea of where this is going to impact you, you need to go by your rising sign. The rising sign is you. It's where you're born into the chart. So it is best to listen for your ascendant. If you don't know your ascendant, you really need a reading. But if you don't know your ascendant, then listen for your sun sign or your moon sign. Listen to all three and see what information that brings to you. Sun sign would be the second best choice if you're born in the daytime, and moon sign might be the second best choice if you're born at night. But the really best choice is listen to your rising sign. Okay, I'm going to get into it. It's going to be brief because otherwise this would be way too long. But here we go. If you're Aries, this is happening in your fourth house. That's your foundation. That's home and family. So this means so literally, some people may be moving to bigger houses or expanding their homes in some ways. But because of that creative bit to it, could also, maybe you're putting in an art studio. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're putting a mural on your living room wall. You could do that. But this is blessings in the home environment. So spend time with family. Have a big family dinner. Do a reunion. Just reach out to family because it'll pay off. It'll pay off big. For Taurus, Cancer is your third house. That's siblings, local community, that's communication, early childhood education. So if this is you, look to get involved with your community, reach out to your siblings. It's also other relatives like cousins and stuff like that. So reach out to relatives, reach out to your siblings. Show the love, right? I think relationships can be expanded. If they need healing, they can be healed. But this is also communication. So talk to people. If you want to launch a writing project, you hear me, all you writers out there, or just work on your writing. You've had a project that you've been meaning to work on. We've had that Mercury retrograde stuff. Get on it. This is going to be really, really good. Or you want to communicate with an agent or any of that kind of, and this goes for everybody. Communicating with agents, bosses, communication, right, of any kind. Super blessed right now. But I really love it for stuff like community involvement. What a time to volunteer for a group. Go get involved in the community in some way. Brilliant. All right. For Gemini, Cancer is your second house of money. Do whatever you do to get more money. This is about expanding your finances. Yeah, that's all I got to say about it, right? I don't want to tell you to go play the lottery or go to Vegas because I don't want to be responsible for that because I'm not looking at your birth chart. But this might be a good time to play the lottery or go to Vegas, right? This is a time when you could see financial luck and increase and all of that. For Cancer, this is you. You are just lucky. This is time to like get in touch with your dreams. What do you want? What do you want for yourself? For you, right? You got to hear that. For you, because this is a time when you are super blessed and you can really make dreams come true. For Leo, Cancer is your 12th house. This is a time to take time. 12th house is working behind the scenes. So if you have projects that you've been needing to work on and make progress on, but you're not ready to launch them, this is a good time for that behind the scenes work. So for you, it's not so much like sending out the resume, the project proposal, whatever it is, but it's time to work on it. It's also time to take some time off, to rest, to meditate, go to silent meditation retreat, go walk in nature, especially by water with Cancer. It's time to give yourself some time. For Virgo, Cancer is your 11th house of your tribe, your friends, people you associate with by choice. It's time to have a dinner party, go out with the girlfriends, the guy friends, whatever they are, the mixed group friends, right? You do you. It's time to get together, and it's time to do those things that really show your friends, like, I care about you. You matter to me. And I promise if you do that, if you put that vibe out there, friendships are going to deepen and expand and just become more, bigger and better. It's also a time when you might meet new people. Like your tribe may grow some new members. So that's a beautiful thing that could happen right now as well. For Libras, Cancer's your 10th house. Now, in general, we associate the 10th house with career. This is a time to go for the raise, the promotion, a new job in a higher, but shoot for the stars, right? So when I say a new job, it just doesn't mean go from this sucky job to that sucky job. It means, what is your dream job? Go for it. What do you need to do? Who do you need to talk to? Venus is relationships. So getting out there and speaking to people, networking with people, all of that. But shoot big, shoot for your dream job. For those of you who are retired or not in their professional space anymore, for you, this is a place where it's like our public persona. So how do you need to expand how you're kind of just showing up in the world? Are there ways that you can be of service? Are there ways that you can take a leadership role in a group you're involved in? It's how we kind of shine in the world. And so you might consider what's on the bucket list, like going for those big life goal things that aren't necessarily career related. Yeah, go do that stuff. Out in the world, though, not like the private inner stuff. This is out there. All right. For Scorpio, Cancer is your 9th house. This is a brilliant time to go back for that college degree you've always wanted, or just to take an online course or workshop. It's a great time for foreign travel. It's a brilliant time to engage spiritually and really focus on your spiritual world. I mean, Jupiter is spiritual. It's the guru. So to deepen your spiritual life, Cancer is a water sign. You can go very deep. Sagittarius. This is an interesting one for you because Cancer is the 8th house. The 8th house is such a mixed bag of things. On one level, this is a great time for joint finance issues. So investing, paying off debts, creating plans for getting out of debt, all of those kinds of things are really blessed right now with the 8th house. But so is deep healing by nurturing yourself through trauma. Okay, so the 8th house has a lot to do with fear and trauma. And so with all of these blessings in that area, in Cancer, the nurturer, it's a very, very good time to engage in self-love, self-healing, inner child work, and also, working with therapists and spiritual advisors and those kind of people to really help bring true healing to possibly very long-standing trauma. Capricorn, you're going to love this so much. Cancer is your 7th house of primary relationships. This is love, 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 love. That's what this is for you. This is the goddess of love and the god of expansion and blessings. Whether that's meeting somebody new that is a true soulmate. Jupiter is the guru, remember, the spiritual master. So whether it's meeting your soulmate, deepening an existing relationship, taking a relationship to the next step, this is all about you and your primary partner. And oh my goodness, let the blessings flow into that area of your life. Aquarius. Cancer is your 6th house of physical health and also just day-to-day routines. So this is bringing blessings into physical health. Focus there. And Cancer, nurturing. Are you eating right? Are you exercising? Try swimming or water yoga if you really want to get into that Cancer stuff. But this is a time to focus on structuring your days so that you're not all busy work. You're also engaging in the practices that bring on beautiful, vibrant health. Okay, so that is your focus. And finally, we've got Pisces, and Pisces, sex is gonna be good. That's what I got to say, right? This is your 5th house of creativity. So let me be serious now. This is art. This is creativity. You artists out there who are Pisces, wow, this is the time to do it. And I mean art of all kinds, any kind of creative thing, content creation, writing, visual arts, performing arts, culinary arts, it's creativity. So don't think this doesn't apply to you if you don't paint like Van Gogh or something. This is all kinds of creativity, and it is just blessed and expansive, and it goes deep into the emotions. So create from the heart, create from your soul, and it will be blessed. I promise you it will. But let's get real. The other part of it is 5th house is also sex. So nurturing, loving, oh yeah, kind of sex. Yep, Pisces, that's what you got going on. It's also children. So expanding and really nurturing your relationship with children in your lives will also pay off with great blessings. So I think I made it through all 12 signs. Of course, when I go to edit this, I will find that I left one out and have to figure out how to get that in there, but I will deal with that when I get there. I hope this was helpful. I hope this week just pays off for each and every one of you in all kinds of brilliant, expansive, beautiful blessings. And yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm happy I was able to get this in a timely kind of way. Thank you so much for being here, for giving me 5-star ratings and sharing the podcast. I am so grateful for all of you. I feel super blessed by just getting to talk to all of you on a regular basis. So thank you. And until the next episode, whenever that will be, probably on Thursday, go out and seize the energies of the stars. This truly is my wish for you always. And yeah, go be blessed. I'll see you soon. Bye.